It's a good night to start some comedy stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well,
All
we're
right.
about to find out, aren't we?
Got my
Yeah, man.
I got my half dozen hats I can switch on and off throughout the night, so that'll be kind of fun.
Is that code for condom? Hats? I heard that lingo.
No, those are rain
Capping.
jackets, banana slippers, you know.
Don't be capping.
We're really getting crazy. Switching hats. Wow.
Who said camping?
Capping.
Oh, camping. Okay, I thought you said camping. I have a joke for you if you like camping.
No, I like camping.
You like camping? Okay. If
Not
you
in
went
this- not in this
camping,
weather.
if you went camping and you woke up with Vaseline on your ass and a ring around your mouth, would you tell anybody?
Yep.
Want to go
That's not
camping?
gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
That's old school, bringing back the relic jokes.
Way back, yeah.
Yeah.
So
ain't falling
much
for
for the
that one.
cleanish side of things.
Oh,
Well,
we
what's
ain't,
the
we ain't
first
gone
one?
live yet.
That's all right. I didn't really
I got
realize
a
how
whole ton of clean stuff.
I
This
didn't
says
realize
it's
how
live
close
for a
London
minute and
Springfield.
17 seconds and counting.
Uh-oh.
I went out to go check the weather with my dog, and I only had my shorts on, and now I got an any belly button where my penis used to be.
All right.
Saying,
It's great to have you guys on tonight. I'm telling you, great to have you on Sauced in the City Late Night Comedy Game Show. I'm your VR host, comedian Lady Nicole. And tonight, 6 of the funniest, wildest, and most hilarious comedians are here on the comedy battlefield. Only one of them will remain supreme, and let's see who gets the sauce and who will get sent home salty today. So, y'all ready to meet y'all comedians tonight? We have
Do
up
it.
first. We have Damien.
All right. Yeah.
what's up, y'all? What's up?
Let me
What's
know.
up? Lots of love for you. Yeah, good to see you.
I'm liking that scarf there, sir. I'm liking that scarf.
Like it?
Yeah, man. I can choke myself out now, and it's kind of turning on my wife, Connie. She's like, she can get down like that. She gets a little freaky. Hi, Connie.
Mm.
Tell him, Connie. There
Thank
you go.
Yep.
Cat wife.
Well, welcome, Damien, you and your
Good to
wife
be here,
Connie,
always.
to tonight's show. And next we
Always
have
good to be
up is James. James, how you doing tonight?
What's up? What's up? It's King James. I'm doing awesome. Just ready to have some fun with you guys. Sauce in the City in it.
Well, it's great to have you tonight, sir. I'm glad you're doing
Good to be
great
here.
and that you are up to have some fun tonight. Next up, we have Tony. Tony, how you doing tonight?
Well, I'm here. Hopefully not putting anybody to sleep. I guess we had some turbulence in the beginning. But that's all right. That happens from time to time.
We waking up. We had our late night coffee, Tony.
Oh, no coffee. Just a bunch of Adderall.
A bunch of Adderall. So we up now. We up. I'm glad we up for those late nighters. All right. Ready to have some fun and meet the next comedian, Tony?
Yeah, man, always.
All right. Let's see who's up next. Let's see. We got that man, Steven. Steven, how you doing tonight?
Yeah.
I'm doing really well. The weather's still cold, but not too bad. No snow in the near future that I see on the weather radar. So I think we're doing pretty good up here in Bangor.
All right. Nice that up north weather up there. All right. And Randy, we did right.
Hey, everybody. Good to be here. It's a freezing 65 degrees here. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh.
I'm going to put my coat on.
Well, thank you for coming in and giving us a little sunshine tonight, Randy, on our show, Sauced in the City. And tonight, we have a special guest comedian, first time on our show. One of my queens, shown to be one of your queens, and to see how funny and hilarious she is. Miss Chocolate, how you doing tonight, Miss Chocolate? How you doing tonight, Miss Chocolate?
Oh no.
Oh, okay then. So that's Miss Chocolate, and maybe technical difficulties right now, but we sure hope to hear from her shortly and soon because she is hilarious. Don't want to miss that on Sauced in the City tonight on game night. So y'all ready? Y'all ready? Are y'all ready for some fun
Ready.
tonight?
Woo.
Not as ready as they are.
Ready.
Ready,
All right.
ready to go.
Let's have some clean cut fun on the late night. Let's see what we got in the studio as our first game of the night. And it's one of our favorites. It's called Same Page. Same Page is the game where we would like to see if our comedians collectively can be on the same page. And what's going to happen is that our producer is going to put a question up on the board, and I'm going to read it for our contestants. And when I count to 3, if they either agree with me, they're cut off their cameras, and if they disagree, they will leave them on. Either or, at the count of 3, they will make a decision, and we will see if they are in cahoots together. Are they on the same page with most of these questions that will be thrown at them tonight? First question, comedians, are you ready?
Yes.
1, your cooking style is more Top Chef or Chef Boyardee? If your cooking style is more Top Chef, leave your cameras on. But if your cooking style is Chef Boyardee, I am very ashamed. I need you to cut them cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What we got? Oh, okay. We got some Chef Boyardees in there, but we got some Top Chefs. Let me see them Top Chefs. Let me talk to I'm gonna talk to one Top Chef, and then we're gonna go and talk to them 2 Chef Boyardees. So I'm gonna talk to the top chef that I didn't think. I'm gonna either go with Tony. So
Yeah.
Top Chef in it. Okay. Tell me what that Top Chef meal is. And please don't
Top
say-
shelf meal that I do is like a candied pork chop. It's really good, man. Honey, brown sugar, another dry rub, throw on the grill, let it crisp over, lock in all the juices. Some asparagus. How you like your steak? That's the big thing there.
Oh my gosh. Well done. I don't like it well burnt. As we see, I'm dark enough.
What are you, a
I like
communist?
it, I like it well done, not well burnt. Yeah. I need it good enough to chew. All right, so we heard that. I'm loving it. Some dry rub pork chop, boy, with asparagus. Tony, I come visit you anytime. All right, let's talk to them ones that pop and stuff up in the microwave. Damien, I'm gonna talk to you first. So you Chef Boyardee, and thank God you married.
Damn right I am, man. Shit. I grew up on ramen noodles and cornflakes and shit, man. Hell yeah. As a matter of fact, when I die, my body's gonna keep on living, or it's gonna be glowing or something, man. Because you can save all that extra work shit for somebody else. I'm lazy as fuck. Lock it in.
All right. And let's hear from my other Chef Boy ID for tonight. All right, Randy, you a Chef Boy idea?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have tacos every night. I mean, I make the tacos. I don't crack tacos out of the can. And back in the day, though, we used to have that Chef Boyardee pizza, which everybody thought was a big deal. But you try that Chef Boyardee pizza now, and they're like, "What? Am I crazy or something?" It's really not that good. But back in the day, Chef Boyardee was the shit.
It was back in the day when you was a kid.
Yep.
That was a long time ago.
Hey man, you have to put that extra long in there.
All right, our next question. Would you take a bullet for the last person you had sex with? If you would, turn your cameras off. If you would not, leave your cameras on. If you would take a bullet for the last person you have sex with, turn your cameras off. If you would not take a bullet for the last person you have sex with, leave your cameras on. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What we got? All right. Okay. So Randy.
I probably wouldn't. No, I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Might have been a strip. Could have been a
We know
stripper.
you pimping still. Yeah, we know you pimping still. Okay, let me come up now. We know I'm gonna go to either I know that Damien and Steven, they don't count. They married. I talked to Tony last time.
I'll take it.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Chocolate.
Cause
Miss
I might,
Chocolate.
you never know when they're gonna shut me up. So it's saying, what would I do for my ex?
Would you take a bullet for the last person you had sex with?
Yeah, because the bullet will probably be in my pocketbook, and that's when I'm gonna take it with him. But you know, my baby daddy, I had a bullet with his name on it and stuff. So I probably would take a bullet because I got about 5 of them now. I used to have 1, and now I got about 5 of them. So I wouldn't leave the house without a bullet. And so, you know, because you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have my bullet in my pocketbook, and then I'm gonna have another one probably up here in my titties, up here, you know, with everything. I'm gonna have a bullet up there too. So yeah, so you know, they need to know that will be bulletproof, one or the other. Cause yes, I'm taking my bullet with me. I'm gonna take a bullet for them. Everybody got a bullet with their name on it.
Everybody got a bullet with their name on
Everybody
it.
can get it.
Preach.
We just
Yeah.
flip it.
I
See,
spoiled
now-
them all, you know, because they spoiled. I spoiled them. So now I just can't have a bullet with Randy's name on it and not have one with James' name on it, you know, because they spoiled. So I
Thank you,
got to
Miss.
treat them all special because they all special.
I know that's right. What you got in the studio for us? Do we got a question number 3? All right, let's debate. Is a threesome ever a good idea? If it is not a good idea, turn your cameras off. If a threesome is a good idea, keep your cameras on. So on the count of 3, if you think a threesome is not a good idea, turn your cameras off. If you think threesomes are a good idea, leave your cameras on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me see if they freaks. They freaks. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got half and half here. 3 of y'all think threesomes are okay. And 3 of y'all think threesomes are not good for you. I'm gonna pull.
They're fine.
I'm gonna
in.
cameras off on first. I'm gonna okay, Stephen.
Hey.
Why are threesomes not a good idea?
Threesomes are not a good idea because there's always one person that gets left out. And with that much activity, somebody's going to finish first. And usually that's going to be the guy. I don't care what anybody says. You can say you're the coolest dude and whatever. But with two girls on you, you're going to be finished really fast. So I think that's a bad idea.
Well, I got that. I got my second question answered. So definitely with your threesome, it'll be two other women. You definitely ain't gonna have another man. So we gonna go to Tony. Tony, what's your opinion? Threesomes,
Well, I mean, go ahead.
threesomes are out for you.
Absolutely. That's a headache that I don't need. I mean, one's hard enough to handle anyway with the incessant garbage they be whining about and everything else. I don't need another to contend with, and jealousy and all the things. Like, none of these things are real in my world anyway. You know, it's just something that won't happen at all. You said a threesome? Where?
I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay. Let's talk to one of the. Oh, okay, James.
What
So,
up?
James, were you one of the yayers or nayers?
Yeah, I'm down for some threesomes. I'm a freak. I got a high sex drive.
Okay, and so are your partners two female or a female and a male?
Two girls,
Two girls. Okay.
two females.
Me
Okay.
too.
You two
Giant.
females for you, Miss Chocolate?
Yeah, I'm with it because the problem that
Dang.
I have with a threesome that don't like them sounds just so very straight. So I'm gonna have 3 or 4 of them, and then I'm never gonna go out and brand. Who was that said that, Stephen? No, because I always carry an extra one with me, in the trunk of my car. So if you die out, I will have another one.
Oh my God, I can't with her.
Yeah.
She always got a solution.
Amazon would deliver them the next day.
Oh my God.
They actually will come the next day.
Yes,
They
and
sound
we all.
Me too.
They need to come with a warranty. Almost killed me.
Oh, I got
All
one.
right. All right, y'all. We got another question for you. Would you get your lover's name tatted on you? If you would, turn your cameras off. If you would not, leave your cameras on. So if you getting that tat, turn your cameras off. If you are not getting that tat, leave your cameras on at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see who getting them tats. Who getting that tat? Oh, Damien. Dang, you get your
Don't do it.
tat. You got
Damn
comments
right.
put on you already.
Yeah, but when it's cold, it just says, you got to stretch it out.
I got my husband.
There's got to be some girth and some motion. And then it says Damian Wade Seaman. No, but other than that, it's just
Yeah, I got my husband name right on my titty. I do.
Oh Lord.
Right on the heart. Right on.
that shows ownership. That's some ownership right there. That's your titty,
You
baby.
got
That's
my
your titty.
heart. Yeah.
Oh, I pass.
Miss, you ain't getting it tatted on.
Oh hell no! I can't have nobody branding me. My grandmother told me about them days where we used to get branded and stuff because we couldn't run away. They Harriet Tubman had a whole lot of tats on her because the master put them on her. But so I can't do that. I don't want nobody to know where I am. Plus, I'm getting old now, so if I got one in my 20s, nobody would even know what the hell it said now. It would be so stressed out. So that would be a no for me.
Brandy, how about you? No tat.
Definitely not. Maybe if you eventually get married, possibly, but you know, you put that a year later, you break up, you're gonna be wearing that for the rest of your life.
That's
As far as
right.
I know, they still
We
can't
know
take
you pimping. We know.
Yeah, but
All right.
you'd be remember that hooker's name. That's right.
All right, all right. That
Randy's
was
be right down the looking.
all right. We got another question for you. Have you ever faked it? If you have faked it, turn your cameras off at the count of 3. If you have never, ever, ever faked it, leave your cameras off. Leave your cameras on. If you have faked it, turn those cameras off. If you have never, ever, ever faked it, leave your cameras on. I want to know the people who have faked it. I want to see them cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Randy. Okay.
The sausage fest over here.
So y'all faked it. Y'all lying like what? Tony, when you fake it, you faked it. Like, why did you have to fake it? You faked that you came, or what did you fake?
Exactly what you just said. You got to get them looking the other direction, and then you do the quick little pull out thing and spin on her back.
Well, why
And
did
I've
you
seen-
have to fake it though? But why? What was wrong with it? It smelled what?
That happened. Eventually, I found a makeup sponge in there too. It's pretty bad. Makeup sponge. I didn't stutter.
Okay. We thank you for telling us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So
help you, Governor.
All right, let's go, Damien. Damien, you faked it long time ago before Connie. Go ahead, tell us.
Oh no, I fake it right now for you. I'll high five her since she did a good job. Fuck yeah. I mean, I gotta give him some props. You know, I mean, I can't say what the fuck, man. Put your teeth back in. You know, if you're really gonna get down like that, man, I want teeth out when I want teeth out. I want teeth in when I want teeth in. You know, I mean, shit. If not, I'll be like high fiving, like, bitch, you did great, man. You were amazing. Now go make me a sandwich. All right, lock it in.
You get about that, James. You faked it. Why you had to fake it though, James?
He was out of fluids.
Well, when I was on methamphetamines, it makes you go for a really long time sexually. So we'd have like sexathons, and sometimes I just get really tired and be like, you know, just fake it.
Oh, okay.
My abs would start hurting. You know what I'm saying?
I'm learning a lot about drugs and sex. Okay. Okay. Steven?
Yeah, so I faked it because after a while it gets boring if they're not good at what they do. So you just gotta pull it out and like he said, spit on their back and say, "Oh, that was so good. I really appreciate it.
on
Love
it.
you." Blah blah blah. You know, so yeah.
Oh
If it
my
ain't good, I get bored.
Oh my gosh.
They went to different high schools together.
Okay. So Miss Chocolate, Randy, you ain't tell us why you faked it. Oh, Randy left. Randy said he'd be right back.
He's faking it right now. He's
He
faking
really
it
want
now.
us to know he's a virgin. He a virgin. He didn't want us to know.
This got to be the whitest man thing I ever heard. I ain't never heard of a man faking it. Just go ahead and say that you couldn't get it up and you couldn't keep it up. You know, don't be talking about you faking it like you blaming the woman. You ain't got it. You couldn't keep it up. That's why mine got double D batteries. Do a set. Because I faked it. And what the hell? Who the hell you spitting on, baby? Okay, see, I know she ain't give you no more. I know you ain't get a second chance to get none. You know,
We faked it. Didn't need a second chance. That's why we faked it, to get away from them.
Yeah, it's
so
easy
you
to
had to
fake.
spit on them.
How else are you going to
If you're
simulate
not
something
into it.
shooting out of something that's small
No,
like
y'all,
that?
just go ahead and say you couldn't keep it up but 1 minute. Don't be talking about you faked it.
Now, Diddy's using the baby oil and we're using spit.
Right.
Yeah.
But the baby oil worked for him, okay? That spit there, honey. Y'all didn't get a second chance. Y'all didn't have no parties. All y'all had was spit. What the hell? Nah. At least might not have lasted long with Diddy, but it was a good time. Might not have been a long time, but it was a
Them
good
tapes didn't sound like a good time.
If you're
Jesus,
drugged up, that's me.
thank God it's time for the sponsor spotlight, and thank God it is not Diddy sponsoring this day. Time to give.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
December 6, 2020 was a great night. It was the night that I was able to go and finally get on that stage in Vegas. It's a night that everybody looks forward to. I think back of that, I think that of a famous quote, Las Vegas is a place you go to escape reality, but the reality is that what happens there will follow you for the rest of your life. And that is definitely true in my case, and I hope it is in yours as well. So many games, so much fun, so much time I got to spend with Brenda Brown and the rest of the crew. What we were doing was big, it was exciting, it was a lot of fun. What we didn't know was what Brenda Brown was working on behind the scenes to make a bigger stage for all of us. Brenda Brown had a vision to bring everything from the screen to the stage, and so Sauce and City Live was born. From the pre-show promotions to the pre-stage bonding, so many comedians from all over the country gathered in one place, Las Vegas, all from the vision of one person. Brenda had a vision to take all the games that we played on screen and put them on the stage in Las Vegas. And Sauce in the City is still going strong today. This is the first annual comedy family reunion. Congratulations, Sauce in the City, for making it 4 years in service. Brenda believed it was important to give everybody the platform to shout out the people that truly inspire you. I'd like to take the time to shout out the people that truly inspired me during my stint with Sauce in the City. Jimmy Howell for introducing me to Sauce in the City. Charlie Mack for all the help behind the scenes. Darrell Hearns for the inspiration. Willie C. Smith, the Colorado comic, for his loyal support to the platform, Sauce in the City, and for all the guidance that he gives the newcomers. The very funny and amazingly talented Lisa Wood, and to the person that without none of this is possible, Miss Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. A very special thank you to UBSN TV, Roku, The Artifice Las Vegas, Sarah, your bartender, and Morpheus to provide the stage to make tonight possible. Congratulations, Sauce in the City. I can't wait to see what you do next.
All right, thank you so much for that. That was our spotlight, our sponsor spotlight. Thank you so much. That our first game on the same page, and most of our comedians stayed on that same page. We're gonna go to game number 2. Are you guys ready? And
Yeah.
you say US Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game. So for this game, it is brought to you by our comedians. So our comedian contestants come to the game with their own trivia question. So we're going to go to the audience. They pick whoever's trivia question they think that they are able to guess, right? So then that comedian is going to give their trivia questions in 3 multiple choice answers. And then the cast will have 60 seconds on the clock to decide their answer. But here's the trick. If they get it right, they get to choose whether that comedian does 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. But if the cast gets it wrong, that comedian gets to choose their own fate. They get to choose whether they're doing 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. So, are you guys ready to be tricked by your own tricksters?
Ready,
I think so.
All
Yes.
right,
ready.
let's
ready,
see who's
ready.
got the first tricky trivia question ready for us. Let's go to the panel. Is it James? Are you raising your hand, James?
Mhm.
James,
I'm-
you
I
got
was
that
moving my hand
trivia
a bit.
question ready for us. And remember,
Yes.
if you get it, if they get it right, they get to choose your faith. If they get it wrong, you get to choose your own faith. So,
Right.
what is the trivia question for tonight?
All right. Out of these three animals, they're the three smartest animals in the world: dolphin, a chimpanzee, and an elephant. Out of these three smart animals, which of these three animals get high sociably? A, the dolphin, B, the chimpanzee, can't talk, or C, the elephant. Which one gets high sociably?
Which one gets high sociably? But these
Yep,
are the three smartest animals in the world.
in the
So
world.
which one of them gets high sociably? Is it A, the dolphin, B, the chimp, or C, the elephant? All right,
Yeah.
Cass, 60 seconds on the clock for you to decide. And go.
I'm doing a takeover. It is it's the dolphin.
Yeah, that's the answer. I know that for sure.
Lock it in.
Okay, let's go.
Log it in.
Okay. And for Miss Chocolate, when they lock it in, that means to turn off your camera so that y'all have come up with a group answer. Pretty please.
Oh, okay, because I wasn't prepared for trivia. And I don't. Okay. Yeah, this part of the was see y'all set me up. I
You're
don't.
doing
I
great.
didn't do nothing.
Well, don't even worry about it, Miss Chocolate. We got you. We got you. Randy,
Yeah,
are you in agreement?
all
Lock.
my
Oh,
stuff at the bottom gone.
Okay, don't even worry about it, Queen, because I don't wanna confuse you. Just stay on camera, Queen.
I'll agree, but I'll protest with the monkey. Fuck that.
Okay, you protest the ain't nobody say monkey, but okay. It was a chimp, but okay.
Yeah.
So I'm a okay.
That sounded
So
racist.
King James, please reveal the correct answer for us.
The answer is the dolphins. They like to get puffer fish and they squeeze the gas and the ink out or whatever that is, and it gets them high, and they'll sit there and pass it around like it's a bong. Yep. And it's a sociable. The scientists saying they're doing it out of social, to be sociable and to get high together.
All
And they'll
right.
start making like rings with they'll blow those little rings and swim through them and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Not for
See
the
how
puffer.
we learn this? We learn things here.
Me and my wife do that in the bathtub.
Oh my
Huh,
God.
Connie? You blow bubbles? She blows bubbles. That's what I call my dick. His name is Bubbles.
All right,
Oh,
Lord, thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now.
It's supposed to be clean.
So since you guys got it right, since you guys got it right, you guys get to decide whether he's doing 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. Okay. So, and the something else choice I have for James is a comedy rant on dating apps. So it's 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of dating apps.
Dating apps.
Dating apps. I'm
Dating
already
apps.
locked in.
That works for me.
Lock it.
Dating app.
All
Drop it out.
right. James, you got it? All right. They have locked in for you, James. 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on ranting about dating apps. And go.
Dating apps, man, they suck. But I try to lean towards them because when I first got clean off methamphetamines, I was having trouble with the ladies. Every time I go up to them, there's always something. I got a man, I'm seeing somebody, I'm married, I'm engaged, all that. Well, there was a new girl at work. I'm working to her and I was like, hey, girl, you got a man? She's like, yeah, I'm married to Jesus. And I was like, whoa, I ain't trying to step on Jesus's toes. But so I try to go to the dating apps and, man, like on Facebook dating app, like sometimes I'll say someone like you and I'll get excited and I'll go in there and it'll be someone scary, dude. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, swipe left. And man, you got to be careful because sometimes you'll get on there and get them talking to you and they're just trying to sell you some vajayjay. You know what I mean? That discount vajayjay. Or some, yeah, so sometimes they just trying to get you to cash out on some false accusations that you might get to see some vajayjay. And I remember one time I they try to blackmail me. They send me some nudes of them and then they tricked me into sending a penis picture. And I did, and they was gonna try to tell me they're gonna blackmail me and send it to all my to my mom and all my family and everything, my friends. You know what I told them? I said, "Go ahead. They know I'm a freak. Go ahead." Oh man, but yeah, these dating apps are crazy, man. And yeah, my new you know how you got to put on there like a little statement about you. I tell the ladies, I'm like Folgers coffee. You know, like the best part of waking up is Miller in them guts. Yeah, I'm trying different things, you know. But these dating apps, they're just crazy, you know what I mean? So you gotta watch these scammers out here and stuff, trying to blackmail you. Penis pics.
And time. Give it up for that. You gotta make you a slogan there. He got him a slogan for his dating apps. Get it, King. All right. And let's go to our next game.
Do it.
You say USA Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game brought to us by our comedians. So this is our second round. Let's see which comedian is up next for the challenge. Who has our next trivia question ready? Anybody for the takers? I see Randy. Randy, you are
Get him, Randy.
Randy, what is your trickster question for the day?
There's one animal that actually has a vagina that looks just like a human. So here's the choices. A, monkey. B, sheep. C, cow. One of those has a vagina. Almost anatomically correct, and I can't say it. So human.
Hell yeah.
All right. The trivia question for the cast to discuss is which animal has the most human-like vagina? Is it A, a monkey, Is it B, a sheep? Or is it C, a heifer? Which one of these animals has the most human-like vagina? Is it A, monkey? Is it B, a sheep? Or is it C, a cow? You have 60 seconds on the clock, Cass, to discuss your answers.
It's B.
Oh, I know what it is. It's a sheep. It's a sheep.
It's
And
a
I know this
sheep.
because I've been bad.
It's a sheep.
Bad, being bad.
It's a
You
sheep.
can ask
And I've
any,
been bad.
you can ask
Okay.
any redneck.
Sheep.
It's a sheep.
Beep, beep.
She's got it. Good job.
So I think that I heard our newbie talk today. So let's bring her up and see how she knew they picked that answer. They picked B, sheep.
All the dude.
Chocolate. How did you know it was a sheep?
Honey, first of all, everybody should know that. And if they don't, they need to go ask their mama. But it's a sheep. It's always been a sheep, honey. That's why, baby, when they run out, ask any redneck, excuse the expression, because y'all can't call me no names. So, you know, I'm a ask any redneck though, baby. When they run out of women and don't have no women and their cousin out of town, they gonna go to sheep. And they even got some crazy sheep down there that's got mix that they used to put in the circus because the men would do them and then they come out half sheep, half man, and you got some children out there that's half children, half sheep. So it's always been the sheep. So you should be looking out for them and stuff. But yeah, the sheep, you know. And the matter of fact, I think I know somebody that said that they was faking it, and so they didn't want to do it no more, and they just put a sheep in the house.
All right. Let's bring Randy back on the camera. Randy, did they get that answer correct?
It's correct. It's a sheep.
Gosh, I'm telling you, they are on point like they was the other night and cohesive. So they get to decide your fate. So, Cass, is it 3 minutes of comedy or is it 3 minutes of the dumbest argument ever?
Is this for
The
real?
dumbest argument ever.
Dumbest
You
argument
can count
ever.
the sheep or fuck the sheep.
Dumbest argument.
All right, here we go. Your dumbest argument ever is why is cereal actually a soup? 3 minutes on the clock.
Hey.
And go.
Well, it technically it is a soup because generally you always eat it with milk, and so it's a soup of cereal plus milk. And I mean, some people eat it without milk. I've tried it. Very few of them. Cinnamon toast maybe tastes really good without it. Some of the cheap ones like Fruity Pebbles, it tastes horrible without milk. You gotta put that in some milk. Wow. The milk is the flavor besides the sugar. But you know, so many different kinds of soups or so many different kinds of cereal. It's not. You can have hot cereal. I guess oatmeal is a soup because you're gonna put milk and your butter and your sugar in there. So that's like a heavy, thick soup. But you know, like Fruit Loops, that was one of my favorite cereals back in the day. And they say it's bad for you. Well, I think they're crazy. Because I think Fruit Loop soup is very, very, very good. And when you drink the milk, it tastes like fruit, right? Fruit Loop. Your nose knows, right? What was the saying for Fruit Loops was, follow your nose. Follow your nose. Because it's fruit. So some people say it tastes like cardboard. I think they're crazy. And even the box, it says 12 vitamins right on the front of the box. It says 12 vitamins. So you basically, it's your vitamins with your sugar. And what's wrong with that? Okay, so there's a couple colors in there, you know, but that's good for you. They use vegetable color, so it's good for you. Fruit Loops. Or there's always they're great. Tony Jack. He's the man right there. That's the kind of soup you can really get into. That's a sugary, soupy mixture that'll put you in a diabetic coma. Just like that. That's what a way to go, man. If you're going to go out eating. They're great.
There goes the swing. So,
And time. Thank you so much. Y'all give it up for that 3 minutes of the dumbest argument ever about whether or not cereal is soup. All right, and let's go to our next game. Let's see what we got in store for us. All right, the kitchen is open. Let's see who's hungry. Let's see what we got on the menu tonight. Let's see who's eating what and why. All right, on the count of 3, if you are eating, okay. Wait a minute. Just want to make sure we're getting the picture correct. Let me see.
We've done this one before.
we've done this one a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody would almost eat it.
I do not want to eat that. I would not.
I take it to the gay bar.
All
You can
right,
have
on the
one, Tom.
count of 3, we have a newbie and her opinion. So on the count of 3,
Oh.
1.
Me, would I eat that?
Yeah, wait. The thing is, on the count of 3, cameras off if you would not eat it. Cameras on if you are at least trying it. 1, 2, 3. All right. So, okay. So okay.
Which
All
one?
right, guys, here we go. We have changed. This is the El Diablo. So either turn your cameras back on. Let's start over. Okay. I'm so sorry. Just technical difficulties, things catching up. So please excuse me. So this is the picture. Okay. It's the El Diablo, the heat. I can't really tell whether that's eggs and jalapenos. I see some pepper jack cheese on there. I don't know what kind of meat that is. But
Some
either
bacon.
you are trying it or trashing it, okay? So if you are going to try it, turn off your cameras. If you are going to trash it, keep your cameras on. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. I want to talk to the ones who are trying it. Let me see. All right. Cameras off. Let's talk to Tony. Tony, you trying this sandwich?
You already know I am. I mean, one, I like spicy food. I like food in general. I don't discriminate against anything, and I'll try whatever once, at least a couple of times.
All right, but you don't know what meat that is, but you trying it.
It's
Okay.
hamburger. Well, mystery meat burger.
Oh, mystery meat. Okay. Okay. That's okay. And let me see who else. Okay, James, you trying it?
Yeah, what you got there is you got you a stacked burger with some pepper jack on it. It looks like it's got some cheddar peppers on there with some bacon and some cheese on that. Yeah, and I'm not real crazy about spicy stuff, but I'd eat that. I'd tear that up.
Okay, look like some onion rings or potatoes or something on there.
I was
Dang,
thinking maybe those cheddar
trying it
peppers, but
too?
maybe onion rings.
You
Oh
trying
yeah, I'd
it?
be tearing that up. I'd be tearing that up. I'd be wiping my ass with a Tux medicated pad in the morning with my legs up in stirrups. I'd be waiting for that flame to shoot out of my butt.
Yes, because you're going to have hemorrhoids over there for Connie.
I just push it back in with your finger.
All right. So let's talk to
That's
Miss
clean.
Chocolate. Are
Yes.
you trying? You trying it?
Well, I eat the whole farm and try anything. And you know, at this age, I can't even remember half the things I put in my mouth.
Oh,
So
oh.
you know, yeah. So you know, I will try it because you know you can always spit it out and. But I've had worse things in my mouth, you know, before. So yeah, I'll put that in there too.
No, that's right. All right. Try to trash it. If you are trashing it, please turn off your cameras. If you trying it, keep your cameras on. If you trying it, keep your cameras on. If you trashing it, turn them cameras off. Now, I just want to talk to the ones that are trying it. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Lord Jesus, Lord. Oh God, Randy, you not eating it, right?
I can't get past the look of it. Is that vomit? What is that? Something green in there?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd have to find out. Give me some instructions on what's actually in there.
And they
Wow.
put hot sauce on it. So I have my opinions, but I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna see. Okay, Steven, you not trying it. You definitely not trying.
No, I'm not trying that. That looks like something you rolled out of a baby's diaper and threw on a plate. I'm not eating that.
Oh my God, yeah. Dave, you're not trying it, huh?
No, that looks regurgitated, or however you say that word. That's nasty.
All right.
But so come to the senior citizens section. I'm gonna tell you like my mama used to tell me. If you don't eat it, then you ain't hungry. So I've been hungry before and poor and didn't eat nothing. So if that came in front of me, like I said, I've had stuff in my mouth that looked worse than that. So, but yeah, if you hungry, you'll eat it. So yeah, I would try it. You know, I probably start with the little green section with the greens first. You know, and see. But yes, I'm gonna try it. Worst things in them, and all them little fake men that we sitting right here and stuff. If y'all put some things in your mouth that don't belong there, you might have lasted a little longer. You know, I'm just saying. That's my opinion.
Oh God, help them get it up. It look like chitlins though, for real. Look like
no, they don't, honey. No, they don't look like no chitlins, baby. They look like
okay.
nasty.
That's what I was waiting on her to say something.
No, hell no. I eat chitlins, and somebody else said they eat chitlins here and stuff. Who was that? Is he going to bed already? What is? Oh, but no, they don't look like no chitlins, baby. But they ain't never been hungry.
Old turd skins.
I know that's right. All right, let's see what's next. Are y'all ready for your next round of You Say US Trivia, our interactive comedy trivia game brought to you by your contestants? All right, who got our next trivia question ready? Any volunteers? All right, Steven. Steven, what you got? I hope you got something tricky for them because they've been on point so far. Let's see if you can break them, Steven.
What's the best way to separate two dogs after they've made love? A, pour warm water on them. B, pour cold water on them. Or C, just let them ride it out.
All right. What is the best way to separate dogs after they are having sex? With warm water, cold water, or let them ride it out? Just let it slide out. What's the best way to separate dogs after they have been intimate? Is it warm water, cold water, or just let the dick slide out?
There goes the
Cold water.
No,
we always say cold water with our dogs. They got stuck. So
yeah, they get stuck. Just let them ride it out. They
You
stuck.
can't let it ride it out. That's what I always
Yeah.
seen.
When he gets off, he gonna stop. But you know,
what happens is he gets turned around backwards, so his dick's like an L. That's gotta
No,
hurt.
I
Yeah, it
think
does.
Ow.
I think dogs are a
Ow.
little bit better than that. I think dogs are. My dog does anyway. So
You just gotta ride it out.
yeah,
Write it out.
Ride
Yeah,
it
they got to
out.
write it out.
You don't
Lock it
want
in.
to hurt
Ride
them.
it
You
out.
don't want them to get
Write
hurt.
it out.
You don't want them to get hurt. Ride it out. Think about if somebody came and pulled you off some damn body. What you gonna do?
Ouch.
All right. We have a unanimous vote. They have said that they are gonna let the dogs just ride it out. We're gonna bring Stephen back up on the screen. Stephen, let's see and get some education on dog sex. What
Yeah,
is
they're right. You let them ride it out. If you pull them apart, it can injure both the dogs, the female and the male and female.
Yep.
It can hurt
Yep.
them. If you
Y'all
try to
have to-
forceful to pull them, it actually can pull the female's insides out.
Yeah, it
Yep.
really hurts the females. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephen, for that. Y'all some pretty smart freaks on here. So y'all got that one right. Y'all get to decide on Stephen's fate, whether he is doing 3 minutes on something else, or he gets to talk about how customer service ain't servicing no more. Is it a rant about customer service, or is it 3 minutes of comedy? Which one is it? Y'all have 30 seconds to decide.
Something else.
Customer service.
The
Yeah.
truth is awful
Keep
these
that
days.
up.
Let him do the
Customer
rant.
service.
Customer service.
Should have a lot
Rant.
to say.
There you go.
I'm going
Here
with
you
the
go.
majority.
It is 3 minutes of customer service rant about how customer service ain't serving no more. How come I gotta work harder to get good service than the employees do? 33 minutes on the clock, Stephen, and rant.
I don't get customer service. I hate calling my Spectrum cable and saying, "Hey, I got a problem," and they'll say, "Wait a minute," or "Connect me," or "Wait, press this number, press 1." You know, first of all, 90% of the places that you call, or actually, I'd say probably 100% of the places that you call are English, right? What do they always ask you? Press 1 for English, 2 for Spanish. Sorry, never in my life have I had somebody answer the phone, speak in Spanish, and ask me, do I want to speak Spanish or speak English? So that's one of the headaches that I have. Second, always, hold on a minute. Your customer, our customers are very important to us. Please stay on the line and we'll be right with you shortly. 45 minutes later, you're like, "Hello? Will you answer the effing phone? I've been on here for too long." I hate it. Customer service is totally, you know how they got out of customer service? COVID, right? Because when COVID came, what happened? Oh, let's contactless everything. Contactless delivery, which is horseshit. Contactless service, horseshit. You know why I call horseshit on this? Because somebody has to touch your food, somebody has to make it, somebody has to put it in a bag, somebody has to bring it to you. Not once during the whole 2 years of COVID did I ever see R2D2 show up at my house and go, "Doo-doo-doo-doo, here's your pizza, bop, 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 bop," and then scoot himself away. Never happened. Never happened. Customer service is bogus. They brought it up with COVID. That changed the other thing. And customer service with COVID is a whole nother issue. I could rant on this forever. Customer service in Americas are dumb, and I'll tell you why. Customer service. What do you need most during this pandemic? What do they pick? Toilet paper. Right? You go to
Yeah.
Walmart. "Hi, I need toilet paper," and you're all out. "Well, sorry, you know, everyone's buying it up. What do you want us to do?" Your customer service, help me out. Got a roll in the back? How about if I go in the stall in your bathroom and take a roll? Oh, somebody already did? Well, that's nice. So now I can't take care of myself because customers stole your toilet paper because you can't make enough product to put in there during a pandemic because apparently wiping my hind end is more important than eating. You know, because for me, customer service would be like, hey, do you got any extra meat, any extra pasta, any food? I'm going to eat, right? I'll jump in the shower if I need to. But customer service, yeah, that's a pain in the neck. Customer service, self-checkout line, that's not customer service. I'm helping myself. I got to get a discount for bagging my own groceries, for ringing everything up. And then they want a
It's
tip. You don't get a
time.
tip. You don't get a
It's
tip.
time. Let's give it up. Give it up for Steven and that rant on customer service not serving anymore. Lord Jesus. I can't stand that boy. All right. All right. Good job, Steven. Let's see what we got left. All right. 3 minutes. It's a down chair interview. Dynamic and funny interviews from our funny friends. Featuring tonight, Miss Chocolate.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Oh, it's so wonderful to be here, even though it's past my bedtime and I have taken my medication. But I can do this because I haven't taken my blood pressure yet. So how y'all doing? It's wonderful to be here. I'm loving it.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Don't it though?
You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. So, okay, I'm interviewing. Who am I interviewing? All of y'all. Help me out. I'm the newbie. Okay, because I got an interview question, but I think Brenda is doing the first question.
Don't know. This is new.
She
Yeah.
said you can pick someone.
Oh, she just changing the rules on me, seeing how I can do her. Okay, so, okay, let me see who I want this first question to go to, because I'm going to deal with her later. Said Neil. So I you know, I'm kind of gonna get on James because he in recovery. So, and I knew somebody that was in recovery, and they got that little angel face. That's why they pick you to the right on the apps. Okay. So, James, my
What's up?
question for you is, and you can answer it or plead the fifth. Have you ever heard a rumor about yourself and wanted to hear more?
Yeah, I
Have
guess.
you ever
Yeah.
heard a rumor?
Yeah, because if someone's talking about you, you're gonna want to know what they're saying. You know what I mean? For sure. Yeah.
So you would go out of your way to find out what else they saying, or would you just let it go?
I would just keep an ear. I wouldn't like go out of my way, but I would keep my ear to the ground. You know what I'm saying?
So would you hate the messenger or the low down dirty person that started the rumor?
Hate the
Who you
messenger,
gonna
the
hate?
person started probably the person that started the rumor, but usually the person that's spreading the message is just as bad because they like to gossip and they just
And
spread
since they
rumors.
right in front of your face, would you smack the hell out of them?
Well, it depends on the situation, what it was, but most likely, yeah.
My main man. I love you. Now, do I keep interviewing you or do I pick somebody else? I'm gonna see if I pick somebody else. Okay, she got me here going. Do you write the whole joke out? A. B. Write topics. Or C. Write bits and pieces of jokes and combine them together later. Would you do that, Randy? Which one would you pick? Oh, I'm still with you, James. You my person all
uh,
night.
man, I kind of write in all them styles. You know what I mean? I write jokes, bits, and just tell stories that are funny, that are true. So a little bit of all those for me, I guess.
Which one works for you if you had to go do a show? What do you take with you? Do you
Probably the C, because you can take, jokes and bits and stuff and mix them together. You know what I mean?
right? But that's what
Yeah,
I do, jokes and bits. I
yeah,
think you got to
yeah,
be under 20 to write a whole joke out in the
yeah.
detail. Okay, okay, okay. Is that a question from her? Another question from me. Okay. Oh, well, James, since we're doing this, how would you handle a heckler, a nasty heckler, a racist heckler?
Man, I haven't had a heckler yet. I've had to deal with like some rowdy people getting up and talking a little bit, and I just, had to, set them down, especially shows that I've hosted. I'm waiting for my first heckler, but I'm pretty witty, and I think I would roast them pretty good.
You
I'd put them
never
in their
had
place.
one? Where your next show at, boo? Let me write this down.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've had one,
I,
and sometimes they can bring your level up if they're not nasty and racist. They can really pull you out, and you are at another level, pulling out jokes or pulling out something, dealing with it if you never had one. So I want you to have one in your future. So
Now I did have 3 women. The first show I had here in Stigler, 3 women get up and walk out and call me a pervert as they was walking out, and shut the door, and it got real quiet, and everybody started cracking up laughing. It just made the show more funny. So
yeah,
it was, yeah,
did
yeah, I
you
thought
have
it
a
was funny as
comeback?
hell.
Did you have a
Huh?
comeback? Did you say anything about them once they shut the door?
Oh, I just kept on with the show. We just kept on
Oh,
going with the joke. Yeah, yeah.
okay. So is that how you will handle spur of the moment knee jerk things, to just ignore it and keep on with uh your script or your performance or your routine? Do you
It
ever do
probably depends.
anything out of like improv or out of the way, or you
Oh
just
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like when people trying to get a little bit rowdy, I'll try to like joke with them, and you know what I mean. Like even put a little spotlight on them because that'll kind of embarrass them a little bit and kind of
yeah.
quiet them down too. You know what I mean? I'm trying. I'm still learning. I'm only in comedy for 2 years, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Okay, you're a newbie. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. What's your style of man? Have you ever invited any of your swipe right app people to your shows? I remember everything.
I like trying to get some girls I digging on to come to the show so I can
Yeah,
show out. Of
yeah.
course. Oh yeah.
Okay. And it worked out good. Because I love a person that's funny. So
Yeah, the last couple of shows I've had here that I put together have been really successful, and yeah.
great. I'm gonna have to come you. So your base is Vegas.
No, I'm Oklahoma.
Where are you? I'm sorry. Say it again.
I'm Oklahoma. I'm
Oh,
I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, but I live in a little town called Stigler right now.
in
Yeah,
Oklahoma though.
Oklahoma.
And you're gonna have to send me one of them. Okay. Is that for the Indians in Oklahoma? What's that for?
That's the
Why?
native Oklahoma flag. That's on the Oklahoma flag.
Why I got this dog in my face? Is that you?
That's me. That's my
Oh.
spirit animal. No.
Well, this is a family show. I can't show you mine. Okay, so I can show you my spirit. But it was so good talking to you, James. I learned a whole bunch
Good
of stuff.
talking to you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come here to do that, because your town in Oklahoma sound like they got probably maybe 3 colored people, and they probably work for other people. So I won't be able to come visit you. I'm darker than dark. I can't even pass. I'm
You'd be
trying
right
to
in
pass.
Tulsa.
No, I can't even pass. You can't even say, I'm your light skinned cousin and them. I can't, so I'm not gonna put you in that position. But the next time you in this area or come east, we gonna hook up, okay?
All right,
Thank you
sounds
so
good.
much.
And
Okay,
thank
guys.
you. And thank you, Miss Chocolate, for coming on for our set
Yes,
for the
thank you.
3-minute sit up down chair interview. That was dynamic and definitely funny. And thank you so much. That was a great segment, and we can't wait to have that on next week. We can't wait to see who Miss Chocolate is going to interview next week. Are y'all ready for the spotlight? It's time for some spotlight to shine. Everybody, you contestants, take a minute to cheer.
Whoa.
The spotlight is on.
Start it up.
Whoa.
Start it up.
And tonight's spotlight goes
I'm here all
to
the time, currently keeping our open mics going. And one of those people that is always out there anytime we have a show, Mr. Tony Klein. Get on up here, Tony.
I figured, like, why suck at life when I could blow this for compliments, you know? I'm out at home and see this lighting. It's not the lights, it's me. Don't worry about this. Don't survive. We do that. Anybody here ever smoked salvia? Anybody know what I'm talking about, salvia? Anybody? Oh, fuck. It was a mistake. I fucking hated this so much I did it like 17 times. Now, I smoked some with my little brother. He had an out-of-body experience. Really, what it was, he had a lazy eye. And it was cocked toward the fucking mirror, and the other one was looking at me. And he didn't know how to process that shit at that time. It just fucked him up. And I look at it, it's not a lazy eye, man. That motherfucker does the most. It's going all over the fucking place. He can constantly fucking slap his head. Are we ready for Christmas? I feel about as festive as a mistletoe cocktail. It's fucking great. I love it. James Slacks, but hey, I need your belt later. I've been eyeing that emotional support hunter over there pulling dude's hair. Hunts are expensive, you know what I mean? So, are we looking forward to family fun for Christmas? Okay, hands down, do we spend time with the family? Do we enjoy it? Your face says everything I need to know about life right now. It's like, fuck those people, I hate them. You know what I mean? But we are going to keep this short. How much time do I got? Fuck it. Listen. I'm done. Bring it up here and get the next one up. I feel like I did a solid. This lasted longer than any Central experience I've ever had.
I hate it when that crippled fuck jumps off the stage.
You gonna make sure I cussed one way or another.
And that was our spotlight for tonight. And that is one of our contestants for tonight, Mr. Tony Klein. Let's go to our next segment for tonight. Are you guys ready to play some more games? And it's another round of You Say USA Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game brought to you by your comedians. Let's see who's got our tricky question ready for us next. All right. Damien, let's see if you can break this. They are 3 down. What question you got?
Okay. What year were scented maxi pads invented? Was it 1949, 1959, or 1979?
All right, you guys. Y'all learned some things today about the vagina, for JJ, the kitty cat. All right. In what year was scented pads invented? Was it 1949A? Was it 1959B? Or was it 1979C? You have 6 seconds on the clock to decide your answers. Go.
I want to say it was 79 because that was around the time disco died.
No, it was 59. It was right around the time I got my period.
That's what I was going to say. Were you there? Damn.
I'm gonna go with a woman.
I got to go with the woman on that one.
I'm going with the woman. She got to be JJ. She should know.
I'm just
She would
saying.
be the
I'm
I don't know, man. I've met a lot of women today. But yeah, we'll rock with it.
She would be
You
the
gonna go with
expert.
me? You okay? You going with me?
Yeah, we're wrong with you.
Right? 1959.
Kicking and screaming.
59.
It
Sure,
was,
we'll go with that.
it was 1959.
59.
It could
All
have been
right.
79. I don't know.
Oh,
I ain't had a period since 89. So what the hell I know? I don't know.
All right, you guys. Y'all went with B with 1959, and I'm gonna bring Dame Steven. What were your thoughts?
I'd have to agree with her. She's a woman and she ought to know that stuff. My initial thought had to be when Adam and Eve were on the earth, the first Senate thing that came up was a fig leaf.
Oh
So,
God,
I would have thought way back then, but yeah.
y'all gonna give me an asthma attack tonight. All right, let's bring Damien back aboard here and see, because he must have got this from the Encyclopedia of Connie. Let me. What is the answer, King Damien?
It's 1959.
1959, and y'all are still going strong. Strong. So here we go. Here we go. Y'all get to decide Damien's fate. Is it 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes on the dumbest question ever, topic ever? Why cartoons in the 90s were more dangerous? Why Wile E. Coyote, why he is not dead yet? So, is it 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes on why cartoons in the 90s were more dangerous?
Cartoons.
Cartoons.
For sure.
Cartoon.
Accept your faith. Bum, 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 bum. You ready to accept your faith, Damien?
Yeah, bring it.
3 minutes on the clock. All right. Looking like the abominable snowman. Oh, he's gonna take off his hat for this one. All right. Why are cartoons in the 90s were more dangerous than the cartoons now? 30 minutes.
Well, back in the 90s, I don't think the ones in the 90s were all that dangerous, to be honest with you. I think those were kind of soft. The ones back in the 80s and shit, man, that's the shit you were waiting for, because you could only get it on Saturday, and you might fuck yourself up going from the kitchen with your Cheerios and milk and get your blanket sleeper caught on the coffee table and bust your fucking teeth just trying to see Tom and Jerry. God, Tom and Jerry was fucking dangerous. In the 90s, they got kind of soft. You got what? Barney? Fucking what the fuck was with Barney? I love you. You love me. Oh, go fuck yourself, Barney. Okay. Mr. Rogers was a little bit out there. He was kind of dangerous, I mean, that king was getting something on with that princess. Y'all know that was, No, I don't think the cartoons in the 90s were scary at all. They were fucking soft. Unless you want to consider like Thundercats. Whoa. Yeah, they came back for a minute and they just washed away. Now what do you got? Transformers? Transformers. Not really dangerous. I like the shit that sounded, like it could exist. Like, that Pepe Le Pew, the skunk, that guy was a pimp. He was a straight PIMP pimp. He knew he stank like rat's ass, and he was still going after the hottest piece of fucking pussy in there. He's going after that chicken, trying to get some of that kitty. That was dangerous. And that was, man, that was before the 90s too. So that was a lot scarier, because in the 90s, they were already talking about condoms and shit that were going to stop the AIDS virus. Now, what do you got? There ain't no cartoons on Saturday morning no more. Kids don't, they should be getting up, having their cartoons, then going outside and trying to act out all the shit that they just saw in the cartoons. Today it's soft. Now, your cartoons are something you can actually fucking do yourself. All I'm saying, man. Fuck the 90s. 90s made everyone soft. I know I graduated high school in 1991. You know, shit's getting real, man. We're getting softer in our old age. So let's go back to the times when cartoons actually mattered, like Beetle Bailey, or Mrs. Grimm was always my favorite, man, because you knew she was eating some children there in the town, man. She's always broke as hell, like she was on the south side of Chicago, like where I grew up. That's all I got with cartoons, man.
Thank you so much. Everybody give it up for, yes, 90s cartoons ain't have nothing on those 80s or those 70s cartoons. I'm telling you, Mickey Mouse back in the, we didn't even know what did Donald Duck speak. We don't even know what he was saying.
German.
He would be cussing. And oh my, I'm not even going to talk about those Muppets. Oh my gosh, those Muppets. My goodness. And they were being babies. By that lady, we never saw her face. She was really a pep. She stole all those kids. You know, the stuff nowadays, yes, there was some dangerous stuff going on in them cartoons back in the day.
The dirtiest one was Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Mickey.
You watch the earliest Mickey Mouses. There's one episode where Mickey Mouse is on a cheese line and he's making holes in the cheese, and he's doing it with his wiener.
Yeah.
Gangster.
All right. Y'all ready to give y'all 2 cents?
Oh,
I
yeah.
ain't got no change. All right. Let's see what we giving out 2 cents on the day.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
And
You
so
better.
for our 2 cents, I will read the question and then go around to each comedian contestant and get your 2 cents on the question. So, hashtag social media 911. What is your favorite late night show? Past or present? Hashtag weigh in, y'all. All right, let's go to contestant number 1. Let's go in, James. James, what's your favorite late night show?
Arsenio Hall back in the day.
All
Love
right, Arsenio Hall, give it up. I ain't gonna do I'm not even gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it tomorrow.
Come on.
All right, Tony, what's your favorite show?
In all honesty, really, I'm gonna have to go with this one here. I mean, I know it don't count really for much on the whole network scale, but we'll get there one day. I say that because I get to have all kind of fun with the people that I just met and actually get to, you know, it's a good time. It's just a great time. Apparently we can do whatever we want. I know it's supposed to be clean going in. That script went out the window, baby. I mean, like this is the place to be. This is the favorite.
All right, Steven, what's your favorite late night?
My favorite late night of all time would have to be Johnny Carson.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny Carson. Back in the day, taking it back. All right. Randy, what's your favorite late night? On a night.
I think if you go by the numbers, Carson will get 20% of the viewing audience at that hour. Letterman was getting like 5 to 10. Arsenio Hall was probably getting like 2. Jay Leno maybe 6. So if you look at the numbers, Carson was the man.
So you going with Carson? You said all that to say Carson.
I did.
Okay. Miss Chocolate, what's your favorite late night?
My favorite late night was the most funniest woman that was out at the time. I wanted to be her. I thought she was my mama. I looked in the mirror and saw me as a white girl named Becky, and that's Miss Joan Rivers.
Okay. All
She
right.
was out there. We didn't see too many women comedians, and now seeing her out there and coming. Actually, she was the only woman comedian that Johnny Carson used to always have on his show. And the rumor is he stopped talking to her when she got her own show, because now she was competition, and they didn't speak after that. But my favorite was, yes, I said I wouldn't miss it. I would not miss Joan Crawford. Joan Rivers. I'm glad she didn't come on against Arsenio, because she was the main one.
All right, Damien, what you got for us for the late night? We got 2 for Carson.
My favorite late night show was only once a week, and that's Saturday Night Live.
All right, SNL. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Best all time.
Okay, y'all. Okay. I'm glad ain't none of y'all say porno. I'm so proud of y'all. All right. 2 cents. Let's go to question number 2. See how I threw that in. What could you give 20-minute presentation on with absolutely no preparation? With absolutely just 20 minutes of presentation. What could it be on? What? I know what mine is.
I know what mine is.
On how I could not be a hoe. We already know what mine is. How I could not be a hoe for 20 minutes. I will tell you. Now, Randy, what is yours?
I can talk about fried chicken all day long.
I swear to God. But do you like watermelon?
I like watermelon, absolutely.
You do.
I talk about watermelon too.
Pussy.
Fried chicken. I get a dissertation on fried chicken. I got a master's degree in fried chicken.
All right, Randy. I see you now. Randy like fried chicken, watermelon, and black pussy. Okay, Steven. What? Steve.
Yeah.
Steve. Oh God, Steve. I'm sorry. Steve. Hold on, let me get myself together. Steve. What can you talk about for 20 minutes with no preparation whatsoever?
Cooking.
I know,
Yeah.
that's right. And what's your favorite dish? What's that favorite dish you cooking for?
My favorite dish that I like to cook is chicken Alfredo with shrimp.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, we coming to your house, Stevie.
Come on over. I'd
Up
love
in
to cook
Maine.
you guys a meal.
We're going to have to go
Your
together in
house.
Maine.
I do
Okay.
everything from scratch. I don't do anything out of a box.
All right.
Okay.
Tony, what you talking about for 20 minutes without no prep whatsoever? What you talking about?
Well, I mean, it's not going to be like quantum mechanics or nothing like that. Really, guns, probably explosives, comedy itself, just anything really, everyday life. I could start a conversation, and the thing is, I don't shut up hardly at all. If I'm really quiet, it's because I'm making deep thoughts. So basically, I can talk about anything without
No,
preparation.
that's right, Tony. Tell the truth, Shay. Yeah. All right. All right, Miss Chocolate, what you talking about for 20 minutes? Or your favorite topic?
I had 2. My favorite is that I go around and get paid for is domestic and intimate partner violence. And my second one is when I go out here to the other people is self-checkout. I don't do self-checkout. I wasn't trained on this shit. I tell the manager I wasn't trained to get somebody. I'm not gonna be fast. I'm gonna hold the whole line up. And then I'm gonna have anxiety attack, and I'm a drama queen. So it's gonna be ambulance and helicopters and fire engine trucks out here if I get something wrong. And if you think I'm stealing and putting something in here, it's gonna be on TikTok, YouTube, everything. Because everybody know Miss Chocolate don't do this. And finally, because I'm gonna need Thursday off. I can't work on Thursdays.
Miss Cleo, everybody.
Oh, James, what is that topic? What is that
Tell
topic?
your future. My name Miss Chocolate, Miss Beverly White Chocolate. Okay, I'm the only white woman you know. That's my last name. My daddy gave me all three of them names. Beverly White Chocolate. Okay. Write it down
That's why I love you.
God, I'm gonna have to be able to breathe after this episode. Jay, what
What's
did you
up?
talk about for 20 minutes, homie? And you don't need
Unless-
no prep. You don't need no script. You don't need nothing. You can just go in and talk about it with no problem.
Marijuana.
I
Talk
know.
about marijuana all day.
Hell yeah.
I'm in love with Mary J.
Mary Jane.
Name, thing. Get it, Jane.
Dang,
Oh,
dang.
that's right. Okay,
You can talk to
Jane.
me any day.
That's right. Get your groove on. All right.
Hey, you want some
Alright.
of that brown sugar?
Right. Damien, what's that topic that you talking about for 20 minutes? Don't need no prep, no backup, no nothing. You ain't got to do your homework. You ain't got to look it up. You ain't got to Google it. What you talking about?
Ungrateful fucking kids, man, and grandkids. Motherfuckers coming to me, asking me questions. I'm like, God damn it, you got AI, you got all this shit, man. We used to have to go to a fucking library, you little piece of shit. I just want to smack the fuck out of them. You ain't smart, dummy. That fucking thing you got in your hand, smart. No, dumbass fucking entitled fucking kids, man. I can talk
I
about
was
them
gonna say
motherfuckers.
entitled. I'm with you, Damien. Entitled. Put him in the street.
Shut the man. We used to have fun throwing dirt clods at each other, man. That was having a good ass time. And our Tonka trucks were made out of steel. Well, you'd have fucking stitches, motherfucker. Quit your fucking whining. Put that fucking phone down, god damn it. I will beat the shit out of you. Don't even look at me like that. Man, I can go 20 minutes making a 4-year-old cry at a checkout counter. I've done it. I see some soft ass little like 29-year-old brand new mom and shit on her phone, fucking nails out the hair, can't change a fucking pamper to save her life. Kid's got fucking green slots fucking hanging down, a big old fucking lollipop on the side of the head. And I just want to make a fucking scene and smack the shit out of both of them. You're like, get over to my house right now. We're gonna tighten your fucking narrow ass up. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I go off, man. 20 minutes, and cops would show up and shit. I'd be cuffing my ass.
Thank you. Y'all gonna kill the. Oh my
Oh,
God.
Damien,
Fuck around.
Somebody already down 9 and the 1. So when we get off of here,
Uh-huh.
all I have to do is press the 1.
I'm on
Y'all
Damien.
gonna kill me tonight.
Damien,
Lord.
shoot him and shoot him now.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Brenda. These questions tonight. Oh my God. All these trivia questions and this 2 cent. I'm scared to ask him this question. 2 cents, y'all. Okay? Here we go. Question. Hashtag question. What is irreplaceable in your life right now? Hashtag yeah, y'all. Lord.
I'm going first. Let me tell you. What's irreplaceable in my life? Champagne. Okay. I buy it by the case. I got in my house. It can be from $4.99 to $499. But I drink a glass of champagne or more or a bottle every day. When people was looking for toilet paper, I was looking for champagne because my cooler holds 24 bottles. And so when I look up and I got 12 bottles, I'm screaming like I got 1 sheet of toilet paper. Okay, so champagne has to be in my house at all times.
I know that's right. Mimosas. Randy, what's irreplaceable right now in your life?
At my age, at this time, right now, I got my real hair. How about that shit?
I know that's right. I know
My
that.
hair. This is the real deal right here. No bullshit. That's my hair.
He said,
go ahead,
That's
shake
my
it
hair.
like a white girl.
Steve, what's irreplaceable in your life right now? What can't you live without, huh?
Honestly, my wife. And I know she was watching, but I couldn't survive without her. If she was to disappear, I'd probably go with her.
I know that's right. That was so sweet. Y'all other men take note. Okay, Tony. Now you can't probably beat that answer, but
No, she replaced me. I was definitely replaceable as hell. So I can't say the same for her. She wanted to play. Anyway, in my life, what's irreplaceable? Well, I don't really have anything right now to replace. So if that happens, I'll keep you posted, let you know what's going on. Today can be replaced with tomorrow, probably if it comes. But yeah, as far as that goes, I don't really have anything.
I don't know, Tony. You look so cute. I would have really given you some back in the 70s.
Wow.
We could have made some pretty babies. We'd have made some pretty babies, Tony.
Lord, I'm gonna have to get security in here. James.
I'm the new girl. I don't know y'all. I'm sorry if I'm interrupted, but Tony just made my heart flutter a little bit right there. He looked like, this one of them little Black Panther hot back. He looked the 70s. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
Thank God we on
I'm
screen.
sorry,
I don't have
James.
security. Yeah.
James.
What's up?
James, how you doing tonight? And what is that one
good.
thing right, that you can't live without, James?
Marijuana. It helps me. Hey, it helps me not shoot meth in my penis, so it's a big part of my cooking.
Amen. Because we wanted to work again. That's right. Damien, what's irreplaceable right now, baby?
82 days of sobriety. I used to be a fucking asshole. Believe that shit? Yeah. Man, now, I actually realize just how fucking stupid most people are. And I'm judgmental, so it goes with it, man. Beef used to judge me all the time about throwing up in their front seat, stuff like that. Little stuff. But now, yeah. Let's see, 81 days of sobriety is irreplaceable.
I know that's right. Congratulations again. 81 days on that. I'm telling you.
I love it.
I used to be fucking funny too, man.
Throwing up was little stuff. I know. I get that. I love you guys. I'm only gonna take Tony home though, but
All right. I'm gonna tell you, my children are not irreplaceable.
Beyonce with a beard.
Their attitudes are.
Yeah, I would trade my kids for $1.50.
Oh my gosh, y'all were hilarious tonight. I know that's right. And this is we're getting close. This another round of USA trivia.
It's your turn.
Comedy trivia game. All
Oh
right.
yeah, I had one.
All right.
Oh, get it, girl. Get it, girl.
I think I was trying to find something so you guys, I don't like being left out. That's why I can't do threesomes. I don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. I had it on here, and okay, it was like, what is the largest mammal in the world? Is it A, man? Is it B, a whale? Or is it C, an ape?
All right, guys. What is the largest mammal in the world? Is it A, man, B, a whale, or C, Lord Jesus? Ape. Thank you. So the largest mammal in the world is it A, man, a B, a whale, or C, a ape? You have 60 seconds on the clock, gentlemen, to decide on your answers. And go.
B.
Well is bigger than the Empire State. Right.
The whale.
Hell, whales' penises are bigger than a man.
Okay, they have locked in.
That whale penis.
All right, and we're gonna go, Randy. Randy, can you come off screen and just give us a quick summary of why y'all chose B as your answer before I bring the queen back to the screen to give us the correct answer?
I think pretty much everybody agreed on the whale because apparently the penis is even bigger than us. The blue whale weighs like 300 tons, something crazy. You could probably build a house inside the stomach. There's that one guy that got swallowed by a whale not too long ago, wasn't there? So, yeah, we pretty much all agreed on whales. They're big dogs.
All right, so you guys decided on the whale. Let's bring Miss Chocolate back to the screen and let her give us the answer with a little bit of education.
Well, it's a whale, and I don't know no more than that. Randy knew more than that. Okay, it just looked big. It looked big when I was on the cruise. He know more than me. They always showing off. Y'all some show off. Randy, what school you go to? I went to community college. Okay. I don't know.
All right. And so you guys, y'all are slammed down getting these answers right. I'm telling you, y'all spawning shit in the middle of the night. So does the queen get 3 minutes of comedy, which I have never seen before, or does she do 3 minutes on the dumbest argument ever of why flip-flops are a crime against humanity?
I want to hear 3 minutes of comedy.
I want to hear 3 minutes of her comedy.
Yeah,
3 minutes of comedy.
comedy.
3 minutes.
Yeah,
Open their mouth will be comedy on the
our
flip flop.
first comedy set of the night, and you have it. Miss Chocolate, please come on the screen.
Oh, y'all want to
your
hear
face.
some comedy? For 3
Yes, they
minutes.
want 3 minutes of Miss Chocolate's comedy. They never,
Actually,
ever. And it does not have to be all the way a good set, but it does have to be funny, which I know you can accomplish in 3 minutes. So 3 minutes on the clock to make the comedian cast laugh. And Miss White Chocolate.
okay, this is heavy on me and stuff. I gotta be funny. Okay, well, the flip flops would have been good too, baby, because the higher the hill, the closer to heaven. So I only wear 5-inch pumps. Everybody knows. Everybody comes out to see the pumps because I tell them, baby, even if I'm in a wheelchair, then I'm gonna have on stripper shoes. Okay, so I'm out here, 72 years old, still looking fine, still looking cute, but I don't want no old ass man. I don't want nobody taking the same medication I take. I want me a young buck, somebody like Tony and stuff. But I have perks. I come with perks. Okay, I got handicap tags. We can park anywhere. On Tuesdays, it's Senior Citizen Day. We can get crab honey for 20% off on Tuesday. So I come with, with some perks, but you're gonna need to know your stuff too. And your stuff means if I get one of these young bucks and stuff, there are only a few things you're gonna need to know how to do. One of them is you're gonna need to know how to take my blood pressure. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to know how to do that, and I'm gonna need you to know how to dial 911, if something comes up, because I can still drop it like it's hot, but if I drop it on Sunday, I might be down there till Wednesday. You're gonna need Ned to come in, and just check on me and stuff. Because I be outside. Actually, I didn't even know what outside meant until my grandson told me. He was like, Mima, you always somewhere. You always doing this. You doing shows. You doing plays. You outside. So now I'm thinking that he just meant, I'm walking my dog outside, right? So he was like, no, you out there doing stuff. So now I tell people, yes, I'm outside. I'm out here doing something nobody else did. But I'm gonna tell you what gets you is when I see on Facebook or even in the grocery store somebody from back in the day that I hung with and played with, that now they putting on Facebook, happy birthday to me, I'm 50. Happy birthday to me, I'm 60. And I go, bitch, I thought you was 50 or 60, 20 years ago. What the hell? So, I try to keep it tight, bright, and upright, for the doing this stuff. Because, because Tony, I can have you over here, baby, because I always tell them, baby, I'll make you call your own name, honey. Okay. So, don't put Miss Chocolate out. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. And and let me just put this in here. I met Miss Brenda, and she talking about some chocolate child, and I got this name, and they might get us confused. Because I can see that they get all Negroes confused. We all related, But I had this name over 70 years. My daddy said, you're a chocolate little Hershey's Kiss and stuff, and I went with it. And after I got older, I made y'all say Miss Chocolate and stuff. But my last name truly is White. And here's the kick: I can't stand chocolate, and I'm allergic to chocolate, and I can't stand chocolate. Okay, so and then people used to bring me that shit on my birthday. I would get chocolate this, chocolate that, chocolate this. Stop the fucking madness. Bring me champagne. Don't bring me no more chocolate. If I get some more chocolate, I'm gonna give it to Miss Brenda. So
And time. Let's
went
give
out.
it up. Please give it up. Oh, Miss Chocolate,
I need
please
your number.
please tell them where to find you. Miss Chocolate, please tell them where to find you on
Okay,
social.
you can find me, especially when I go on and they keep it updated. But I'm Miss Chocolate Comedy or on Facebook and Instagram. I have a Miss Chocolate Comedy page, so I'm out here showing the young comedians that, honey, I've had this passion since I was 2 years old, looking at Joan Rivers and looking at Moms Mabley, and and you can always still do your passion. It's never too late, to do it and stuff.
Yeah.
Just come on out here and do it, baby. Like I say, if I'm in a wheelchair, I'm gonna get somebody cute and like Tony to just push me.
Yeah.
And speaking of Tony, I'm gonna have Tony come up first. Tony. And give his commentary. So what do you think of Miss Chocolate of Miss Chocolate's 3 minutes of comedy? What you think of it?
Well, I mean, I don't know if she knows this yet or not, but she may just be my wife, and I might love her. Saying, yeah, it was good. There's a lot of things said, and okay. Yeah.
All right. No, that's right. All right, Randy. What did you think of the Queen Miss Chocolate? How was her 3 minutes of comedy? Did it have you laughing?
Oh yeah, it was funny. Can I watch you and Tony? Can I watch?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Stephen, let me bring you up here before all the extra ignorance get up here for you be
I thought she was fantastic. I really love her. I thought she was great, and I look forward to seeing more of her stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look you up online. I heard you say YouTube. You got videos on there. I want to see more of your stuff. Fantastic.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephen. Okay, my gosh. James, what did you think of Miss Chocolate's 3 minutes of comedy?
I loved it. I love her energy. She's hilarious. She cracks me up. And my boy Tony better watch out because I'm afraid she put it on him. I don't know if he can hang. She might have to check it. She might have to learn to check his blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he's
I need
Terry.
Damien, what did you think of Miss Chocolate's 3 minutes of comedy there, Damien?
Oh man, I thought she was exceptional. I mean, you got skills, baby girl. You got skills, baby girl. You got skills. Good job.
All right, and thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you,
sharing with
guys.
us. Boy, I'm telling you, I got to go ahead and find somebody to use tonight. Boy, somebody let me borrow somebody oxygen or something, boy. I'm telling you, with these questions and this past the night, one more round of you say trivia. I don't know, Brenda. All these questions now. Oh gosh, I'm scared. All right, but here we go. You say USA Trivia, an interactive trivia game brought to you by the contestants here on the game. Let's go and get, I think, our last question, and then I'll have a question for him. Let's see how tricky we can get. Let's see if we can break them. Who do we got last? Who didn't go? I know Damian went, Randy went, Steven went.
You.
I didn't go.
Okay, who was that?
Me.
All right, Tony.
Don't be dissing my man then. Don't make me take my earrings. Don't make me take my earrings.
I forgot about him. That's why he was irrelevant, because I already knew that was on you. Yeah, see, I had counted him out already. I know what I'm doing. I already know my place.
Everybody gonna want you now. Once Miss
You got
Chocolate wants you, everybody wants you, baby. Okay.
That's right. I already I know my place. That's why, poor baby Tony, I only forgot you because she had claimed you already.
Hey, Tony, she knows her place, baby. We from the DMV. They know their place early, quick. Okay.
So please forgive me. That was all out of respect. It seemed confusing, but it was okay.
What's my life right now? Like, what's happening? I mean,
now, do you have a trick? I make trivia questions.
I got several tricks.
I ain't messing with y'all on this late night. It's too late for us to like, Lord Jesus, we're a little loopy tonight. Go on, King Tommy. What question you got for the cast tonight? Let's see if you can break them.
In 1886, in the state of Kentucky, a very weird phenomenon occurred that no one can explain, and it was named, what? Was it A, the meat shower, B, smoke screen, or C, the rabbit boom?
The rabbit what?
Boom.
Boom. Okay. In 1886, a phenomenon happened. It was named A, meat shower, B, smoke screen, or C, rabbit boom. You have 60 seconds on the clock to decide your answer, and Mr. Tony might just have the trivia question that has tricked you guys.
No idea.
60 seconds on the clock.
It's the rabbit one. It's the rabbit. It's the rabbit.
Well, I do know that there was a town up north that birds flew over and they all threw up meat. And meat rained down meat on the whole town. It was such a big flock of birds. And they have called that the meat shower.
Oh my God.
I have no idea.
For years and years, they didn't know what happened. They didn't even know it was birds that threw up the meat. There was meat everywhere, and everybody like, where the hell did this come from? So they didn't even know it was birds, but there was a theory later that a flock of seagulls or something had eaten something and upset their stomachs, and as they flew over, they threw up. That's a true story.
Okay, we'll go with the throwing up birds. Lock it in.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What? Yeah, what they said.
I plead the fifth.
There you go. She's got the fifth on there.
Good answer, because I'm confused as
I plead the fifth.
I'm ASF. Yes,
I plead the fifth.
so okay, because that was an interesting story. And okay, we heard the story, so I'm not even gonna ask for the explanation on it. I'm going right to Tony. Tony, please, because I'm just confluffled. I don't even know what to say. Please give us.
Well, first I got to know what answer y'all went with, because throwing up birds wasn't part of the thing.
It wasn't, so they went with the meat shower because he's saying that it was the meat. Okay, but you please explain the meat shower.
That's the thing. That was just a theory on the birds and what kind of bird it could be. We're really not sure, but I don't think it was a bird, because when they say a meat shower, I'm talking about like whole pieces of cow and things that were just falling from the sky. I like to see a bird throw up a beef steak.
I wish it was like dick,
So
like
what is the real answer?
The real answer is meat shower. The great meat shower.
Y'all got it right. He didn't break y'all. Y'all got that right. Even though Randy came up with, I hope them people ain't eat that meat. That's all I got to say. I just hope they ain't eat that meat. So y'all got that right. Y'all get to decide whether Tony is doing 3 minutes of comedy or if he is doing 3 minutes of bad advice. And the person
at gun shows, bad advice at gun shows.
Okay.
Bad advice at gun shows. Lock it in.
That works for me. Not sure, why not?
Lady,
why not?
start over. What's the choices?
Either 3 minutes of bad comedy or 3 minutes. He has to give 3 minutes of bad advice at a gun show.
Oh, bad advice at a gun show.
Yeah, she said.
Because bad comedy, none of us want to do bad comedy.
No. Badass.
All right. All right. So, Tony, please come on camera. Yes. And accept your faith. There'll be 3 minutes of bad advice at a gun show.
Okay.
All right.
First thing you want to do when you get this rifle, if it's jammed, you want to look down the barrel first. You'll use your toe to clear the charging handle. All right. You want to kick it hard. All right. You understand? You kick it hard and keep staring at the barrel. All right? Now, when you kick this, if it doesn't go boom, keep looking down the barrel. It will eventually. Promise. You'll see a big spark before you hear anything else. And if you meet Jesus by some chance, he will tell you everything you need to know about why you should never listen to guys like me. I mean, now on a revolver, what you would like to do here with this Ruger Red Hawk semi or single action, my bad, it's a revolver, it's a semi-automatic revolver. You ever seen one of those? Go to the Ukraine. There's backwards shit over there all the time. Explosives, you want those around. You want to like booby trap your house with them and stuff. These work great for children's gifts. I mean, nothing livens up a show and tell like a good fucking Glock. You know, just bring that in there. We want to talk about how we don't use the metric system. Like the kids been using 9mm at school for years now. I don't know what the hell I don't get. But yeah, don't you leave them out in the rain too? It adds character to the gun. You want a gun with character. It makes you feel like half the man you could have been at one time. Maybe. And this here, this is the best thing I can tell you to do with any firearm. Go to the bank with said firearm, and you want to do it open carry style, not concealed. Everybody needs to see that you have a gun. This is important. Okay. And then you want to proclaim your business there. It don't matter what it is. I mean, you don't have to rob anybody. You just like, hey, listen, I've got a gun, and I need to go to the front of the line, please. Having a gun at the bank is like being with a chick that's got tiny hands. You will feel important, I promise. It's the tiny hands thing's a big deal. We'll get into that later. Right now, we're talking about guns. It does the same thing. Gun will make your junk feel just as big as tiny hands will make it look. It's a win-win trade-off. Pretty cool, I guess. Best thing to do to test them: put on the body armor. Have the other person look down the barrel. I reckon that's my time. There's that dog.
Hand time. Give it up. Give it up, Lord. That was the best rendition I ever heard of a gun show.
That is fabulous.
Of the right direction. That's the way to get rid of somebody right there. You might want to send that to the president's wife.
It's like, if have you ever had any suicidal thoughts? No. Have you ever considered it? Because about time you should start, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe let's.
This was a hilarious show tonight. Good and goofy and loopy in the middle of the night. And this is our last round of You Say Trivia. Our last question will be brought to you by your own VR comedian host, Lady Nicole. Are you ready? Which spider mom makes her babies eat her alive? Which spider mom makes her babies eat her alive? A, is it a black widow? Is it B, an Australian redback spider? Or is it C, a tarantula? You have 60 seconds on the clock to decide on your answer. Your answer, if you get it right, sides my faith. And if you get it wrong,
I picked tarantula.
Wait a minute. You get 60 seconds on the clock. Go. All right. Your time.
I know the black widow eats him after sex, right? That's what they call it. They call black
That's
widow.
a praying mantis.
Right.
No, it's a spider too. Spiders eat them. That's why they're called widows.
Yeah.
That's what they call widow.
Not any of the bitches I've been with.
If you eat mom, then who takes care of the baby? But you think tarantulas? Tarantulas?
I have no idea.
Well, that just because I got
Probably not a
no
spider.
idea.
You know about tarantulas, Mr. Chocolate? Do you have one?
Say what?
Do you have a tarantula for pet?
No, I had one, but I ate him.
All right, we're going with tarantula.
Tarantula.
Lock it in.
I was
Only in
guessing
protest.
I don't know.
I think it's Australian spider thing. It's redback.
You just want to
All
pick
right,
the
all right. So if I heard you guys right, you anonymously, most of you guys went with C, the tarantula. Can one of you come off mute as the spokesperson and correct me or tell me which answer you did come up with?
They went with tarantula because they're high.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys' answer is wrong. I'm so sorry.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what I said. I said it was
Oh.
Australian spider.
The comedian, Lady Nicole, the host, broke You guys. Thank goodness.
You did not. I chose the right answer.
Yep, it's B, the Australian redback
I should
spider.
have said B because all the
She
answers
is
have
a
B on
rail rider die. Yeah. So
Let's not listen to the
I
cripple.
get to decide whether I'm doing 3 minutes of comedy or the ABCs of sex.
ABCs
It's
of
supposed to be a clean show.
ABCs of sex. I just want to say, Nicole, I didn't pick Australian B and stuff because I didn't want Ice to come get, the foreigner.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, let me see if I can get through this ABC of sex. A clean show.
Oh boy.
Said that.
Yeah, y'all did that all wrong. Y'all done switched, so it's definitely not a clean show. My 3 minutes on the clock.
Oh, that's my fault. My bad. I'm sorry.
Miss Crockett, I'm sure of that.
3 minutes on the clock, you guys. Y'all ready? All
Yeah.
right. All
Yes.
right. A.
Oh yeah.
After come. B. Boobs. C. Cunt. D. Dick. E. Edible. F. Fishy. G spot. H
Head.
Hermaphrodite.
hickey.
Oh.
Okay. Intense. And yeah, intense. J.
Jerk off.
Yeah. Girl. Thank you though. Okay. K. Kinky. L. Lube. M.
Masturbate.
Or moaning. Okay, masturbate. N. Nasty, nude, nipple. Okay. O. Oral sex. P.
It's actually P.
Pillow talk, penis.
Penetrate.
Q. A quickie. Q. R. Ride.
Reach around.
Oh, what? Okay. S. Sexy. T.
Semen.
Semen.
T.
Thigh. I said thigh. Okay, you want me to say something else?
What?
Kitty. Tiny penis. Okay, you. And biblical penis. Clitoris. I could have said clitoris for C. Okay. V vagina or vajayjay. W is water.
Washed out.
Waterworks.
Wet. That was a lot. X-rated. Y for yelling. And Z for sleeping. Z, knocked out. Z. I got the.
It's for, you can do some zombie sex.
Oh, zombie. Look at y'all. That's right. Sleeping in it. All right. So we finished the trivia. Everybody got a chance for trivia. Let's see what we got up next. Oh, it's time for everybody to do shout outs. And every time you do a shout out to everybody, please let the audience and everybody else know where they can find you at. So first up, we have James. James, thank you so much for joining us for Sauce in the City late night comedy game night show. With
Oh, froze
You
up.
froze up.
No.
She looks like
No.
she's whistling.
okay, well, Damien,
Hey,
you're up.
hey, I'm
Damien,
Damian Seaman, aka Dickie Headass. You can find me on Facebook as Dickie Headass. Let's see. Saturday, March 1st, Cynthia Rudd, Miss Arkansas, is going to be headlining along with Destiny Andrews from Alabama, all members of Sauce in the City. So a big shout out to Brenda Brown, all the Sauce in the City contestants, everyone here on this panel, which looks like a ridiculous version of the Brady Bunch. And let's give it up for the newbie and keep it going. Great game tonight. Love being here.
Thank you so much. Great having you, Damien. Always a pleasure. Thank you for coming. All right, who do we have up next? Don't forget to shout out yourself. Thank you for joining us, Tony. Always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on. Who are you shouting out tonight?
I'm gonna shout out to everyone, especially the newbie. I love her. She's great.
Thank you.
Gotta say that. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. I don't buy that you're 70 either. I think that's lies and deceit. I'll let you have it though. Anyhow, I'd like to shout out to all the haters too, all the ones that said I was trash and be nothing. Guess what? I'm still trash, but I'm moving up.
I got you, boo.
That's right. All right, Stephen, thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. I hope we ain't make you blush too much tonight. And who would you like to shout out?
I gotta give it up to Brenda and Sauce in the City. I gotta give it up to you as a host. Give it up to the newbie. She was fantastic. Really enjoyed her. Enjoyed everybody on the cast as always. And you can find me on YouTube under Douglas Steven, Steven. You can find me on Facebook under Stephen Douglas and on Twitter and Instagram under Stephen Douglas.
All right. Thank you again for joining us. Randy Holton, thank you again for joining us tonight, King. I really always have fun with you. I appreciate you. Who are you shouting out tonight, King?
I'd like to shout out to Fruit Loops because without Fruit Loops, I probably wouldn't be here.
Thank you so much, Queen, for coming on and doing our new set. Not only being a newbie, but doing our new set and bringing some new joy and some new laughs and bringing my new disability on. Now I got asthma. Miss Chocolate, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Please, again, don't forget to shout out yourself. But who would you like to shout out tonight?
Oh, I would like to shout out Brenda for talking me into staying up this late and becoming a part of this because she said I was going to have fun, and I have had fun. Shout out to all the other comedians that's been here on this platform. You guys have done this, and the love that you have shown me is amazing, and I receive it, and we'll always have it here. Right here, yeah. So shout out to that. Shout out to my lady Nicole. That's one of my babies. I'm her auntie. I'm her queen, and I love with the respect and the appreciation that comes from her. We met each other years ago. She used to produce the show, but I love the connection and the respect and the honor because I honor her as well in her game. And shout out to me. You can follow me on Miss Chocolate Comedy or just Beverly White. I'm on Beverly White and as Miss Chocolate Comedy. So, I didn't tell people my name, honey, until I was like 50. They didn't know my name. All I went by was Chocolate. So if anybody called my real name, I either shot them or they was family. So But now everybody knows it because at 70, I don't give a damn. I have learned my boundaries. And now when people ask me shit, I say no, they can't take it. I say hell no. And if they can't take that, I say hell fuck. Oh, that's right. We don't sell the cuss. Okay.
Well, Miss Chocolate, I think that ship has sailed, and I normally don't say anything until I go ahead and shut the stream off. But because you're a newbie, and I know that my VR host, she did such a wonderful job, but she wouldn't know that we've asked every new comedian that's crossed our screen, at least newbie to our platform, 3 bonus questions. Are you ready for yours?
Okay, yes.
Okay, number 1, did you have a good time?
Yay!
All
Yeah!
right.
Woo! Clap it up for yourselves, Sauce in the City. All right, woo! All right, number 2, was it anything like what I told you it would be like, or is it way different?
Both. It's what they said that it was gonna be like because you give out the little resume of your show and stuff, but then it went beyond. So it was a beyond what I expected as well. Because I could have gotten off on it when this first thing shut me down, but the devil is a liar. Not today, Satan. Not today.
I was like, no, you can't. She has to be on here. Shout out to Phil Page, my baby, my brother. I know he out there on vacation somewhere, living it up, throwing his underpants in the air. But shout out to him for bringing you to my attention. I was a little afraid of you at first, but we worked it out.
I gave her 2.5 strikes. She had 2.5 strikes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, and the most important question that we ever ask on the show. Are you ready?
Honey, I stay ready. Yeah, okay, then you ain't got to get ready. I've been ready
Okay
for
now. Okay
69
now.
years. I've been ready for
Okay.
69 years. Yeah.
All right. Well, will you come back and join us again and again and again for another episode?
Yes, I'm sitting up here in my own little comfy room in my corner in the dark, in the back, in the corner, in the booth. I can do this.
Well, we love you, Queen. Thank you so much for joining our screen. And like I said, I think in the phone call, we have broken bigger, badder, and better, but never more loving and more deserving. So we are so grateful that you decided to stay up with us. It was a little shifty here and there, but we are so happy to have you. And please stay tuned to the green room. I'm going to hand it back over to Lady Nicole so she can do her shout out for the night. Thank you, comedian Lady Nicole. And it's on you.
Thank you, Brenda, again for having me as the VR host. I want to thank all the contestants for coming on the show and staying on the show and being a part of Sauce in the City late night comedy game show. And I would like to thank all of our audience, all of our guests that come and join us on the late night. We appreciate you. I appreciate all of the ones who support me in everything that I do, especially my family and friends, the ones that make sure that my children have taken their medicines and have laid down the bed so that I can have adult time. And again, I appreciate and love being your host, and I can't wait to see you next Wednesday, same time, same place. And we'll see you next time. Sauce in the City, late night comedy game show.
Hey, she got it right. Woo! And as just this last one, because I don't want him to feel left out, big hearts and big shout out to Albie Fuller. Go follow him on Coffee Time Comedy. That was my first partner. I wouldn't even be here or have anything to talk about if I didn't have anybody to play with. So shout out to him. I love you forever. And once you get past your little attitude, I'm hoping that you'll come back and join me on our platform so we can get to NBC, nigga. All right, we out of here. Love y'all. I tickles myself.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Are you ready?